Okay, so last time, right, in the previous video, we ran out of time. So we're going to continue with the quiz. I think I will just go over the question and give you the answer. Okay, and then we will watch video a third time and I will give you my opinion. 네. I think I said that. So the first one, opinion question. Do rich people treat poor people badly? Yes. Generally, yes. It is because what the little boy said, rich people do not experience the lives of poor people. So sometimes you can treat them insensitively, right? Insensitively. I think this is usually across the board. And usually because of how materialistic our societies are, if you see someone is poorer, you tend to treat them badly. You don't value them, which is really bad, right? It shows how uneducated most rich people are. Opinion question. As evidenced by this video, when do you think people start to learn their social class? I would say by grade school, age 9 to 11, maybe even younger, I think. Maybe even in elementary school, maybe even kindergarten. You're talking about who has a nice bag, right? Who has nice pencil case, right? So students do this, compare who has a nice bag, who has a nice pencil case. Oh, look, my computer is Apple, okay? My bag is Hajis, or what's the other one? Beanpole, right? These are brand names to show I am better than you, I am rich, right? And usually grade school students know this already, okay? In high school, they show brand name, right? Number 3, true or false? If you have the most expensive things, you are the most popular as well. This is true for everyone, right? This is why you buy a bag. This is why you buy a car, right? This is true. This is true. True. It's called materialism, a desire for wealth and material possessions with little interest on ethical or spiritual matters. This is capitalism. This is how the world runs, right? If you are a rich country, you look down on poor country. If you are a rich person, you look down on poor people. And I think generally, without thinking, unconscious, this is all how we think. Yeah. It's more effort to treat poor people with kindness, right, than it is to be unkind to them, because that comes so naturally to us. As evidenced by this video, by what age are children taught? Sorry, why are children? I say people. Taught which jobs are valuable? I would say, according to the video, they are high school, right? And they are already valuing, becoming a doctor, all those things. I think this is even earlier, even in grade school. You are taught by your family. Working at CU, at convenience store, is a bad job. Garbage person, restaurant, these are bad jobs. A good job would be working at Samsung, being a doctor and being a lawyer. These are called good jobs, right? They tend to be masculine jobs, right, that are good. So I would say high school age, if not younger. And you're taught this, either very explicitly or usually subconsciously through TV shows, movies, and your parents. Yeah. So this would actually, True or false? Different social classes have the same expectations of success for their children. This is false. This is false, as evidenced by the video, right? We will go over it again. Okay, middle class, rich people, they expect their, especially middle class, they expect their children to achieve something, to go high, right? Whereas I think rich people, it's more about knowing the right people. For poor people, it's just pass. You don't have to get an A, just move on, right? Just graduate. Not necessarily your position. Graduating is not a question in middle class families. Of course you will graduate, but are you going to be number one, right? Quiz or discussion question number 6. Opinion question, true or false? People who are richer will not learn anything valuable from people who are poorer. This is false. Privileged people tend to be the ones in power and make decisions for less privileged people. This is true. Rich people in Samsung and Hyundai, they are also the ones in government, right? Because of the connections that they have, they make decisions that affect everyone through policies and laws. Sorry, it's a very cold air. In order not to do harm, they must learn about the lives of people who do not have the same privileges as them. So, if you are in a privileged position, you have a lot of power and you basically make decisions for people you don't know. You make decisions for poor people. You make decisions for middle class people. And you don't know how their lives are. So it is best, I think, for you to educate yourself about different experiences, different worldviews, in different perspectives, because you are put in position of power. So you're making decisions for other people. It is the responsible and it is the educated and respectable thing to do. Okay? So yeah, poor people who are richer will need, it is valuable for rich people to learn about people who are lower than them in terms of the social class. And all right, which social class do you think this guy is in? I say he's rich or upper class. He said he wants to go overseas to study. That's a privilege, right? Most people cannot go outside of your country to study. So he's in a very privileged class, I think. That is just my guess. And true or false, this girl feels that mixing the higher level and the lower level classes will benefit everyone. False. She believes in separating. If you were listening, she was almost angry. Right? She's very close to the idea of mixing with a lower class or lower level people. Again, she needs more education, I think, because she thinks that they will not come to our level. Well, I think that she needs to expand her worldview and see that the knowledge she gets from her poorer cohorts, like from poor people, she benefits from, right? I think rich people, middle class people, you're very tunnel visioned into thinking you are right, but you need to listen to other people to educate yourself better. So yeah, the answer is false. We're going to go over the video again, and I'm going to make comments as we go. All right? Yeah, this is the child, right? The boy saying, I think rich people treat poor people badly. He's only 6 years old. He already knows this, okay? He already knows this, that it is better to be rich. Yeah, very young boy already knows this, as we all do. By the way, this is in Singapore. So you have a mix of Chinese students and I think Indian and even Malay. So again, they do children, and already children know the Smiggle bag. This is the designer bag, right? They are children and they already know social class. This is, what do you call it? Sort of lower class student, right? How do you describe the expectations of your parents? So for this boy, he is lower class, right? So the parents just say, just pass. You do not have to get A, you do not have to get number 1. So the expectation is different, right? See, for him, he is a sort of richer upper class, so he has to get an A. Maybe he's middle class, right? Or richer, right? They would at least ask me to at least pass, right? Lower expectations, okay? See, she wants to study political science and law, right? That is powerful position, and she does not want to mix with poor children, right? So in the future, maybe she will be lawyer, she will be politician, right? But she does not want to mix with poor people. So what kind of decision will she make for poor people, right? You have to ask yourself that, right? She is not very educated, yet maybe society thinks she is, right? For foreign affairs, she will be talking to other countries, yet she does not want to talk to poor people, okay? This is very sad, right? Because she will be put in a powerful position to influence the lives of others who have less than her. Right? Yeah. Meanwhile, this guy was a technical institute, a good job certificate. You just get a good job, just make money, just eat, right? Different social class. Okay? Okay. So I think again, same thing for him. He just wants to pass. Okay. So we will not finish all of this, but that's all I had to say about this video. Okay. But notice different expectation for different social classes. And oftentimes it's very sad upper classes who makes decision for all of us, okay? Don't care about perspective, don't care about voice of people in the lower class, okay? So they are uneducated and not qualified, really, to be making decisions for all. And that's true, in many countries, if not all countries, it's like that. Anyways, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this discussion about social class, and I'll see you next time. Okay, thank you. Bye.